Hey guys, it's me, Bluffamuchuck here, and today I want to know, leave in the comments, if you liked my new intro. Not what I just said, but it's pretty obvious what I'm talking about, but you'll say, wait, is he picking up smooth stone? Yes, I'm picking up smooth stone because look at this thing. This is the infernal furnace that I was building earlier. I made the wand, which I showed here. And I whacked this with it. I moved it over the side a little bit because I'm remodeling. I whacked it with the wand, threw 4 stacks of cobblestone in there, and it's still pumping out smooth stone. It's a little bit slow, but it is completely worth it. I just heard a wisp. Heh, oh well. Yeah, I feel like it's completely worth it. The slowness, because you know, it takes Vs out of the atmosphere, but who cares? It is way easier than waiting for a furnace, and it gives you the XP too, which is cool. Now what else I did is I discovered, I was trying to research this one thing so that I can remodel easier, which I did, and I didn't get to show it. It's the wand of equal trade. I'm not going to read this entire thing, but basically what it does is you can select target blocks, and as long as you have that block in your inventory, you can replace it with other blocks in the world. So I'd be able to take this wand, target stone brick, and if I right click on this block, it'll turn the entire area into stone brick that's made out, every block that's made out of smooth stone will turn into stone brick. Or if I just, if I left click, it'll just turn that one block into stone brick. So it makes it so that you can replace entire rooms of one material into another material really simply, which I like. So as you see, I've started preparing all my stuff so that I can move down below. Basically what's gonna end up happening is I'm gonna have all this be stone brick, and once you get down here, there's gonna be 2 directions. This way is gonna lead off to the house. It's gonna go off this direction and then that way. And there's going to be an arcane levitator, which we discovered earlier on. Where is it? Down here, right? Yeah, we're going to have an arcane levitator that levitates us all the way up to our house. And this way is where the Thaumcraft room is going to be. And you're going to be very happy with how it looks, I hope. But I'm going to go to bed now. Because today is Monday and the video doesn't get posted till Thursday, so basically I'm working really far ahead. I just wanted to show this stuff that I was doing because those two things that I made are really essential towards doing the remodeling, which is going to take me a while, the remodeling, and I just didn't want you guys to feel out of the loop, wondering, hey, how did he get that infernal furnace, and how did he get the not transmutation, the what's it called, wand of equal trade? How did he get that? I just didn't want you to be out of the loop. But yeah, so this should be done, I hope, pretty soon. We'll have all of our stone brick. This entire room will look completely different in a matter of seconds for you, but it's gonna take me 2 days to make. So remember, videos every Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. I need to update my channel info to say that rather than just Sunday. So I'll see you in a few seconds. Alrighty then. So it's been a day in real life. Oh, don't mess up the mic. Sorry if. Oh, jeez, I'm messing everything up. Alright. It's been a day in real life, and I've done all the remodeling that needs to be done. I actually, somehow all my stuff glitched out and I lost all of it, so I spawned in all of the important stuff to me. So I know it gives me durability. I'm sorry. But just like to mention, Drum Jolter 1. So it's Drum Jolter 01. Thank you for subscribing to my channel and welcome. So this room still exists. I'm gonna remodel it later so that it can be my infernal furnace room. But for now, it's this. So I hope you enjoy it. But other than that, we've got a different room in here. So this leads downwards, like so. It's so fancy. And then it leads into the biome Thaumatorium. And I love it. 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 Did I mention that I fucking love it? It is very cool. It's not completely done. I still need some nether rack here and there, and I'm gonna put a chest there and there so that I can store stuff to research. But other than that, there's one thing we have to get to in this episode, and that is figuring out the goggles of revealing. Too bad there's this glitch. I'm actually gonna check for a new version of the mod to see if there's something that fixes that, so I'll be right back. No such luck. So I guess we'll have to deal with it. Building on the basics principle of the thermometer, you have the ability, you have begun refining its ability to detect magic into something more revealing. You hope the set of mystical lenses will show you the presence of both magic and flux. So we got magic and flux. But what are these? We got knowledge, magic, flux. They're goggles, right? So why don't we try crystal? So this is why I want to put chests down there. Because, well, wait. Maybe sight, vism will be in there, and then I can use the quicksilver. Yeah, I knew it. Alright. Now we're on the stage of knowing what we need. I hope I have more quicksilver or something that has vism, because we don't have vism. I need vism. Shaders. What am I doing? Who knows? I'm gonna do that right now. Save and quit. Texture packs. Default adjusted. No, I clicked on the wrong one. Default adjusted. Thank you. Shader. Alright. That was a little bit silly, but it must be done so that we can look beautiful. Look at how beautiful it is. How could you not use it all the time? Sorry, I have a little bit of a burple right there. Anything here of vism? You know, I'm actually kind of upset. You know how I got the magma cream because it had the little control symbol on it? You know, the little dummy? Apparently levers have that. I figured that out, while I was messing around with making that room down there. I made levers and I was looking, hey, what aspects do levers have? And of course they have control. It's kind of dark, not gonna lie, but I'll probably brighten it up with Nitor as the time goes by. Oh, okay. Oh, because I guess it does count as an armor piece when you craft it. Okay. Does this have that? No, it looks... Maybe... Yeah, okay. Let's just make some boots. And yes, this works as a regular crafting table, if you didn't just realize that. More power. Yay, alright. Goggles are revealing. Let's make these babies. Oh, okay. So it adds it right next to that. That's kind of interesting. This looks like one specific wand that I really want to discover. So leather, 2 thermometers. Alright. Sounds interesting. What is it? Gold. Water shard? Alright. We're on it. By the way, this is gonna be another haul. It's gonna lead to, home. And I'm gonna set that up mostly off camera. So, yeah. So, what was I looking for? Oh yeah, air shards. All of our shards are in here. We've also got water jars, which are a part of the big part of the decoration down there. You may have noticed a few things in there that you didn't recognize right off the bat. That's because they're in preparation for warded jars. That would be these markers. You put warded jars in front of them, and it'll make what we want. So, we need 2 thermometers. Do we need a... Okay. And you know what's cool? We have a bunch of, nodes nearby. Actually, it looks like we have one, like, really close to... I don't know. But now we got our 2 thermometers. Thermometers? No. Now we need 4 leather, which should be fine, because, when I was looking for slime balls, I actually got a whole bunch of leather. So, we're good on leather, which is, I gotta say, that's a first for me. At least I thought we were good on leather. You know what could have happened to it, though? A certain somebody could have tossed a bunch of it into into a cauldron of on here, because I know there's one person who has a habit of tossing things into a cauldron. But yeah, I have so many processes open right now. So my frames are kind of low. So, yeah, sorry about that. I also don't have very much RAM allocated quite yet. I'm working on it. It's a work in progress. It will all become better. Better. No, we got some. Yeah. Sweet. Okay, now let's go back down there. It seems to be a problem where I think it's the waving leaves, which I honestly don't really like that much. So if I had the choice to, I would get rid of them, but I don't know how to edit that kind of stuff. I'll try to figure it out off camera in between the next 2 episodes, see if that increases my frames. But I'm not complaining, because this is pretty smooth. It's 24 frames a second right now. You may be asking how I wondered that, how I know that off the top of my head. It's actually because I use Dextory and FF Split, and Dextory shows your frames in the top left of the screen, so I can see that all the time. So, you've seen me use the goggles revealing before when we were doing when we had our major crisis, but other than that, not really. So we need flux and magic and Physm. So what is this? This has Physm. So we need 6, right? I'm going back down. I heard that. Okay, it's dead. I don't know where that was, but it really scared the crap out of me. There is a ravine right next to us, so it could have been in there, but jeez. So we need this, and for magic, I have a lot of air shards, but I know those are kind of useful. The most common is earth. So let's just grab all that, go down there. I don't remember the exact measurements of everything right now, so we'll have to wing it. I'm running at 30 frames now, that's kind of good. Okay, so 8, 8, and 8. So luckily this room still works the same. So we just toss in our 8, which would be 3, 6. That added 9 kind of concerns me. Alright, so that's 8 nether warts and 6, 7, 8. That should be everything we need, right? You know, you can see the particles flying over. That's a good sign. And we got our goggles of revealing. Whoa! Take them off my head. That only lowers my armor count by 1/2. But I look really snazzy in them. So our flux is moderate. That's good. I was expecting it to be a lot higher. I've always wanted to check that, and it looks like it's going up. Now, there's other ways we can make our aura go up, but we haven't discovered them quite yet. So we'll have to keep researching. But for this episode, we're just gonna research the warded jars, and then we're gonna end it because it's 11:02 right now. I'm kind of cutting it close, although I am already on winter break. So yeah. And in case you were wondering, there will be a video Saturday and Sunday. But I have some stuff to say about schedule changes during the winter break. So stay tuned for that kind of stuff. And the same guy, the True Gamer 101, it's his username, the guy who made my intro, his username is the True Gamer 101, and he has been he's the one who made my intro, right? I said that already. But I think he said he was working on an outro for me right now. So be excited for that, because if you saw the intro, which you probably have if you're watching this video, then you know that is pretty cool. Oh, hello. Oh, see, that guy has a lot of flux. You see that? You see those lightning bolts, the black lightning bolts that are coming off of the node right there? These are the nodes that provide the environmental power. But those black lightning bolts are actually a bad sign. It means that either there's a flux buildup, or that's an evil node. It looks like a normal node, though, so I'm not gonna go to an extent to say that it's an evil node. Evil nodes are different, I think. I haven't ever seen one. I don't know. You know, this is my first time with the goggles of revealing on now, but you know, they actually do really cool feature, which I'll be able to show you later when we're messing with the warded jars, but for now I can't show it to you. Oh, I'm dying of hunger. What a surprise. I wish you could eat cocoa beans. That'd be cool. Cocoa beans! My savior. There's another aura node right there. It's kind of weird. You never really see the aura nodes, so you're like, oh, this mysterious power that I can't see. Yeah, No, I can't find sugarcane. That's a bummer. Wait, why am I needing to find sugarcane? Wait a second. I had the discovery already, didn't I? What am I doing? What am I doing? I put it in the research slot, didn't I? Okay, let's go back there. I'm just being stupid. So, yeah, you really gotta let me know what you think about this. How it looks. Because I really enjoy it. I thought it was a really cool design. It wasn't my design. If you were watching the past few episodes, you would know that. Where's the door that it's knocking on? Like, what? Is it... Okay, first of all, that's really loud. And second of all... Oh! I just want to curl up in a ball now and just die. That's how I feel right now. Oh, jeez. That was not... Why? That would have been less scary if he didn't have freaking pathfinding and was able to ninja his way in here. Holy fladoodles. That was freaking... I think I'm good now. I think my mental stability has returned. Of course I haven't finished it. Do I have anything else with that? Of course. Now I have to go back up there. Grab something else with it. I'm sure there's some less expensive stuff, but... Well, actually. Let's think about this. No, not using that. Amber! Yeah! This stuff is actually... I'm actually happy to use this. Alright. Alright, now that we got that, you think you may have discovered a way to reinforce glass with magic. Crafting a container from this glass could theoretically keep all manner of things inside. So, glass. And, well, okay, so it said with magic, sealed with magic, right? So, I'd assume we'd need magic. I threw a bunch of crystals in there. That didn't seem to really do much magic. So, I mean, I'll take all my water shards with me. Just in case, because, it might be magic. We gotta check all the attributes of glass, though, too. Just saying. That's interesting. Reinforce. It's like... I don't know. I don't know. I really don't. But... It's very interesting. So it's not just magic. Which is kind of weird, but you know, I won't judge. You know what's a good idea? I'm gonna take my wand of equal trade, right? Ow. That scared the crap out of me too. Oh, look, minimal. That's good. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna die if I keep fighting that guy. But what I'm gonna do with the Wand of Equal Trade is select... I never showed this. What it does is if you shift right click on something, it'll select it, and as long as you have it in your inventory, you're able to use that block. So if I go in here and grab a bunch of dirt, I can now replace any block I right click on in the area with dirt. So if I right click on this sand in here, it'll replace all sand in that has air around it with the block I selected, which is dirt. And since I'm out of dirt, it's not going to do that anymore, but all the sand that it got rid of is now in my inventory. So that's an easy way to not destroy the environment to get sand. Unless you're in like a desert or something. And then, you know, the infernal furnace, you can go smelt up the sand to get glass. And ta-da! So what does glass have? Just that? Okay. Not really worth making, but what you're gonna do? I don't know. I'm gonna have to work on it off camera. So basically, I'll work on that research off camera, and I'm gonna start a reed farm again in this room. So expect to see that on Saturday. So I hope to see you guys all next time. Thanks so much for watching. Adios, amigos.